What's up guys, and welcome back to Astro Music and Tutorials. So a couple of videos ago I did an FL Studio breakdown, basically an FL Studio for noobs. The video I posted after that, I decided to make a lo-fi beat using only stock plugins. And during that video I discovered a couple of sounds that I completely overlooked. The most important of that being the FL Studio stock Rhodes. Just the Rhodes sound in general is a sound that I have been completely lacking in my sleepy lo-fi. So today I'm going to be making a sleepy lo-fi beat using a Rhodes piano. So if I start sweating in the middle of making a beat, it's not because I'm struggling, it's because my AC's broken down and it's hot as hell here. So you're leaving that all aside. This is the FL Studio stock Rhodes. It isn't much to look at, right? There's nothing aesthetic about it. It looks more of a, it looks like a software, right? It looks exactly like a software. But don't let that fool you. This has the best Rhodes sound I've ever come across in any plugin. What a beautiful sound. Now, I haven't dived in too much with this plugin. I don't know what most of these knobs are, but I played around with one knob and that just changed the whole sound. And that is this knob right here. You don't find a lot of Rhodes or electric pianos or pianos in general with the glide knob. I'll show you what this is. Right now, it's on 0.000 seconds. If we increase it all the way up, you'll hear a very exaggerated version of what this effect does. Brace yourselves. It basically glides the notes so that it pitches the sound up and down. That's kind of what it does. It just goes up. It makes it like a glide. It's a glide. I don't know how else to explain it. But yeah, this is obviously way too much. What I like to do, decrease it down until it's 0.0030 or 20, just between 20 and 30. I feel like that just takes that already good sound to a whole new level. Now, that is a sound that I'm going to be utilizing to make the sleepy lo-fi beat. I'm going to be making a simple chord progression. If it's 140, it's technically 70. If I make it 120, it's 60, and that's 55. Let me fix the velocities first. Alt X. Keep it there. Because the volume is so low, I'm just going to add a fruity multiband compressor with the warmer preset. I like how it's not such an intense sound. Whenever I imagine Rhodes, I always expect it to be a little bit more intense than it actually is. This is such a mellow Rhodes. Now let's try to make a bit of a variation. Nice. We have ourselves a 16-bar chord progression. I'm just going to name this Rhodes. I'll start naming my mixer channels from now on to make it easier for you guys to follow. I've been very lazy about that. I only tend to name my mixer channels when I'm mixing it after I'm done producing. So while I'm producing, it's just a guessing game for me. But anyway, I'm going to route this to the second channel and add a reverb. Valhalla Supermassive, let's add that. With this preset, Halls of Orion. Increase the low EQ so that only everything above 450 Hertz will get reverbed. You don't want the low end to be reverb because this is a very powerful reverb, and the last thing you want is to muddy up the low section of your Rhodes. What if we add a little bit of a tape mellify? just to give it that lo-fi characteristic. We'll name this Rhodes Rev's Reverb. A guitar would be nice. An electric guitar. Also, just on a side note, I am loving the new labs, by the way. I know I said a lot of hate about it in the beginning, but it's actually growing on me. I still do miss the aesthetic of the old one, but the only thing that I don't like is that there's a freaking update available every single day. Anyway, Peel Guitar 2. This is what we want. Increase the volume a little bit. Since there's a lot of space in between these notes, I think that's where we need to add the guitars. Yes. Okay, just out of curiosity, let me try Peel Guitar 1. It's a little bit more on the higher frequency side. There's one more, Ensemble. Okay, this is a more wider sound. I think I'll go with this. So let's rename 3 as E-Guitar. E-Guitar. I'm gonna add another Fruity Band compressor with the warmer preset for this. We need an EQ to cut off some of those lows. We don't want it interfering with the Rhodes piano. Now the secret ingredient is my crystallizer that I love adding to my guitars. But today I just want to make it more ambient, so I'm gonna go to the Echo presets and see what they have. Like that. I'll take this last note and cut it and move it to the front. So we'll start with that. That's cool. Okay, so Rhodes and guitar done. Let's get my bass in there. Just gonna copy these bass notes of the Rhodes because I'm too lazy to do otherwise. Cut that. Cut that. That's our bass pattern. I want to do something with this. I want to use this as like a texture drone or something. I have to first match the pitch. If I stretch it, I wonder if the sound is going to be affected in a bad way. It's actually really cool, but it's also very intense. I'm gonna put a Valhalla vintage verb on it, see if I can tame it. And I'm gonna add a pancake too to make it just move from side to side. Ooh. So I'm gonna make the second one unique, and I'll change the key of this one to the root note. So it'll be like... That's the key of the first one, and the second one that we just changed. Just for the sake of it, I'm going to add a pad, because when I'm making a sleepy lo-fi, I need my sleepy lo-fi to be as ambient as possible. rain. Rain would be perfect for this. Oh. Let's move on with the drums first. Stereo delay to the left side. And that's where I'm gonna stop it. As usual, I'm just gonna do a little bit of light mixing, try to arrange it a little bit more, and after that, this is what it's gonna sound like. Well, yeah, I don't know about you, but I love that beat. I love that mystical vibe that it was just giving out. It was so good. I don't usually make songs like that. If you guys enjoyed, I'll think about turning it into a full track and releasing it because I know it has a lot of potential. If you guys liked it, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe if you liked the video, and I'll see you next week.